Kiki tuba tusuubira mu show ogogyetekekedde tetunakulabako ku stage.
Nze siri muyimbi mundeke.
Surprise bw'otukuba olumu ne tutyamu kati akaleero k'otukubye ku show.
Kati ate bwe nkugamba ina aba surprise ate. Bobo ne wannaye Bobo ogamba surprise.
Tuvuga speed.
Kamba vuge mwatuddemu yaki mulinye y'amagye.
Tweyazizza nnyo katubaagalize sheddungi.
Amina sebo, amina ne musubire ebyakabi show egenda kuba yakabi for sure. Eno show is bagamba batya is a trailblazer eno teberangayo. Yeah, forget about the old competition. Yabanene abadiwo naye this one is different.
Edede abantu abayimbi abamu okwejjirayo ebiso. Bade tulaba olaba olinga je ekisa kifumita munnati ogamba ekyo naita mwagala.
Nensubira eno ejja kubeera very clear, ejja kuba abantu bajje banyumirwe. It will be a nice show kubanga I see that side jemanyiko yeno yange they have put in the work. So it's going to be a beautiful show. Era mujje munyumire music.
One last question. If you wake up one day ngononya character eyokuteka movie, then that character ogiraba mushiba, would you give her that role?
Absolutely. Ate lwakinedda. Nze njimuwa. Man, later execute it. Bwagituulamu, yeah, that's it. Nze si... My art is not okusosola. My art is about ability. If you can sit in the role and execute it, sikwinako obuzibu. Nze anyone who can sit in a role and execute it, I would give it to them. Sikwinako obuzibu.
Previous days you came out noyambako okufutula esimu novayo okulaga, but abantu abamu tekyabasanyusa, and we really wanted to okunoonyako by that time. Ne tugamba naye kasoke tulindemuko tujja kunoonyako later. Otunnyonnyola ebintu bino ebyessimu byali bitya, ogijjawa kuba wawulira omulanga wadduka very fast?
No, olaba ekyo kintu kya simu. Incidentally, I was in Arua nali for some family affairs and era mbadde nakakomawo. I didn't even know Shiba was in town, to be honest. Kati nze abaana bankubira ne baŋŋamba mbu abaana abayaye babbye essimu ya Shiba. Nagamba bagibbye Arua nga tuli ku show biki. And I'm like, nabaŋŋamba genda online. So I go online. First thing I saw is an inbox, Facebook. Waliwo guy asindi. I don't even know the person. He's like, yo, we took Shiba's phone because she insulted our in-law. Nengamba, this thing is going to take a wrong direction. Very wrong direction. Oyo muntu nemubuuza, do you really know who has the phone? Paka nayo tanziramu. Nenkubayo esimu because I know people in Arua. So nenkuba esimu to a few people to find out who was the show organizer. So they tell me the show organizers, there were two guys. And these are people I know. People I know closely, We've done a lot of things together from childhood and stuff. So I'm like, I call the first guy, his phone is off. I call the second guy, his phone is off. I'm like, who do I look for at this moment? There are some radio presenters who are close to these people. So actually one of them is my cousin. So I call him, I'm like, Andy, where are these guys? Can you find them? He's like, let me try. He tries, couldn't reach them. I'm like, so the phone was stolen, and the way I see it, this thing is going to take a wrong direction. We need to do damage control. One, as the Lugwara people, this is going to be bad on us. As a rural city, this is bad for us. But we need to find a way to bring that phone back to the owner, and we do some damage control. So he tells me, let me try and see. Then he gets back to me and says, no, these people, their phone's off. I've been to this guy's home, he's not there. I've been to this guy's home, he's not there. I'm like, who was there, who else was the service provider. It's like, Kim Naz was the MC. I jump on a call with Kim Naz, and I'm like, Kim Naz, who was the provider for security? He's like, Manager Simple. I jump on the call with Manager Simple. I'm like, guys, we have a terrible situation. We need to get this phone, not just for me, not just for you, not for you, the promoters, but for everybody in Arua, to redeem our name. I mean, we are very respectable people in many regards. We look at people, loving people. We shouldn't be painting this picture. So we jumped the whole day, back and forth, back and forth. That's also I go to meet Jesse, who's from Sheba Camp. He stayed back.
The driver.
Yeah, we
So you met Jesse?
Yes, I did.
I know the reason I'm asking you this, there's a one lady who came out na kola video nga trashinga everything chewalio koze ni chewalio koze, and I got surprised Salvador never na kuoleleza giving the facts and Mushema never na kuoleleza. That's why I'm kubuza, did you meet Jesse?
Yes, I did meet Jesse. Whatever, sometimes, I mean, people find it hard to swallow the bitter pill, which I totally respect. I don't know who that lady is. She doesn't know who I am. And I've never met her. So I don't know on what grounds. Well, Mushema called me and actually told me about some snippets of the video. And I just laughed. I'm like, you know what? Let her be. Because let me tell you, and I'll say this without fear of contradiction. If we take that phone back where we got it from, and you say you're going to follow the police file,
then the moment when you appeared on stage, was it a planned move? Did you and Cindy plan this?
No, there was no planned move. No planned move. Is it illegal? Is it unconstitutional? So why ask if it was a planned move? I am not there for the opponent, unfortunately. Whether they are feeling unpleasant or they are feeling pleasant is none of my business. I'm there for my wife. So I have no opponent in my mind when I'm doing this. I'm doing it for my wife. No. Sakoze ebiru mabayo babi abalumye ebyo byabo. Nakoze ebisanyusa mukyala wange. Yes, to show her support. Oba byabalumye ebyo byabo, they should not blame it on me. Because I'm not responsible for what you feel out of my actions. No.
You meet a baby?
Yeah, I'm a baby.
Oh, good. Now we're not to a baby.
But truthfully, it wasn't a planned move. Because I know my wife, and I'd been watching the show Najirabye from the beginning. Because when she came in, I came in with her. Yeah. So Narabye, the way the unfairness was going on, Nzenaze just kumubonga kumugamba, you're handling it well. Just calm down, keep going. Nemwak ne kuchupa ya mazi anyweko. That's it. It wasn't a planned move. It was just out of whatever connection Jutina. I can know that she needs some encouraging words. So because there was so much, loudness and so much nga just basically embeereri walk stage naye yetaaga omuntu amukakanya kubanga it was very unfair.
The only person at that time it was you.
Era nze nalabye nga I'm the only person who can try to encourage her.
You olimu arts industry, was this called for gundi eno gye baba wadde press conference NSMB, was it called for?
Yes and no. Yes, for them to do damage control. Yeah.
Which damage control?
Yeah, dude. Olaba Titanic ya sinking, n'abagenda okugidambula ne basinkinga the other day at Victoria. Kati baade balina okufunayo amalobo agajjayo emirambo. Okitegeera. So that is the yes for this show. And of which they did terrible. In my opinion, Yeah, I'm constitutionally allowed to give my opinion. So yes, in my opinion, I think the damage control became damage in itself. Yeah, because no muntu abadde alina okola damage control was swallowed and tebyabadde birungi. In my opinion, anyway, ombuuzizza, me I'll give you my opinions. These opinions are not yours, they are not for this channel, they are mine. Why I say no is because at this stage of the battle, it was unnecessary. It was really unnecessary because they would have been doing better things. Because really it didn't add much value to the battle as the first interview. Yeah, I guarantee you that for sure.